to go over the installation of this particular locomotive. For this locomotive, this is a USA Trains locomotive, and what I did is I installed a Zimo MS950 series decoder into the locomotive, and then I readapted the lighting and some of the smoke features with the locomotive. To start with, I'll go ahead and walk through the functions. To turn on the lights, it's of course F0, and if you notice, it's in forward motion at the moment, thus showing the marker lights as green on the front and on the red in the back. The lights, the F0 function turns on the number board lights on both the front and the rear, and the interior cab light. Once we start moving the locomotive to move it forward, the cab light turns off automatically and it comes back on. So F1 is your classic horn, F2 is your bell, F3 is not actually used for anything. F4, what I do with F4 is that it's called shunting mode, and it controls or regulates the top speed of the locomotive and how it responds. It disables the momentum functions on the locomotive, so it starts off a little faster, as if it's not pulling a load or something like that. But also, when I press F4, the front lights, rear lights come on, and the LEDs, the bicolored LEDs on the marker lights on the front and the rear also turn red for shunting mode. Also, the cab light stays on constantly. So that's F4. Now F5, and that only applies when the lights are turned on. Then F5 allows you to turn off the cab light completely. So that whether it's in normal mode or the shunting mode, the cab light is just turned off. F6 turns on the smoke, and it actually operates both fans. It takes it a second or two to heat up. F7, I don't think I have that assigned to anything. I'd have to look at my menu thing again. F8 turns on the sound with the startup sound, and as you notice, the smoke has kicked in already. And both smoke generators work. There was a little couple programming errors that I might try to work out a little bit better on that. The smoke generators are actually independent. Yes, if you notice, when it idles or idles down, the front smoke generator is supposed to be going, and the back one is not supposed to be putting smoke out. At any rate, that's that. F9 is mute. F10 is volume up. F11 is the volume down on it. Before I smoke myself out, I'm going to turn the smoke off again. There's a couple of other little minor function sounds on it, but that's the basic synopsis of it. The big thing with this one was the lighting logic, and that it uses a MS series decoder. The sound project was originally a free sound, or is originally a free sound project. I simply just programmed the lighting logic in it. Also, the locomotive number is permanently programmed in as 2261, as shown on the side of the cab. So if the sound project is reset, it'll go default back to 2261.